Hey everyone, welcome to another unboxing. Today I have a keyboard unboxing for you. It's actually keyboard and a mouse combo. This is another compact wireless keyboard. This keyboard, and the reason I bought this is because of this keyboard right here. I have a review as well as unboxing of this keyboard on my channel. You can have a look at it if you want. And this is my daily driver keyboard. I really like it. But there is a problem with this keyboard. It's plastic, so it feels kind of flimsy, although it doesn't bother me too much, but it's kind of plasticky keyboard, and I was hoping there would be some maybe an improved version of this, and this is exactly what I found on Amazon. This keyboard from the pictures looks like a metallic version of this keyboard, so I went ahead and purchased it. It's here now, so let's unbox it and let's take a look what's inside. But before we start unboxing it, let's take a look at the box itself. It's a very minimalistic box. I like them this way. There is nothing on the sides or underneath except the serial number right here. Actually, not the serial, the model number right here. And on the front we get there's a display of what you get in the package, which is the keyboard, mouse, the connector, and the charger, which is just the charger cable. So the brand for this keyboard is Silicone. But the thing is, I noticed about this keyboard is that there seem to be lots of keyboards that look exactly like this on Amazon with different brands on them. So what I'm thinking is this keyboard is probably manufactured in somewhere in China, and whichever company wants their logo put on this, they can go ahead and buy it, and the company will put their logo on this. And Silicone is one of the companies like that. The reason I picked this one is because I've bought some products from Silicone before, and they've been pretty nice. I've been happy with them, so I just decided to get this version. But other keyboards with different brand names on them are pretty much the same. Alright, so let's open it up and take a look inside. The packaging is very easy to open. There are no seals to be broken or anything like that. Okay, so initially we are greeted with this silicone cover for the keyboard, which is pretty cool. My old one, this keyboard did not come with such a cover, so that's a nice addition, and it looks like it's a good quality cover, so that's cool. I'm gonna put this aside. Now, what do we have next? Okay, so the actual keyboard. Let me take this out. Here's the keyboard. I'm gonna show you the keyboard up close in a moment, but for now let me put this aside and let's see what next we have. Oh, okay, so there is this mouse that's included. So this is a mouse and a keyboard combination. Personally, I didn't buy it for this mouse. I don't care much for it, to be honest, but here's a mouse right here with quite a quiet mouse buttons, and you know what, it's actually surprisingly nice quality mouse. This one here, this section is rubberized. The plastic feels like it's a very good quality. It's a nice mouse. So it's you know what, I'm gonna put this aside and I'll show you, give you a closer look at it in a moment. So what else do we get? So this is just the plastic set aside. And finally we have just your standard micro USB cable. So this is for charging the keyboard. Okay, so that's pretty much it. There's nothing else left in the box. Let me put the box aside and let's take a closer look at that keyboard. Alright, so let's have a look at this keyboard. So it comes in this plastic, and right away I can tell you I feel the weight of this keyboard. This keyboard has a noticeable weight to it, which I like. So let's open it up and take it out. Okay, I'll throw this aside. Alright, so here's the keyboard, and right away I can tell you that this is plastic, and it feels like it has a very nice quality to it. Yeah, this keyboard definitely feels very nice, and immediately I can tell you that it feels sturdy. So let me take a look at what these are. Some Silicone, I don't know what this is. Oh, so warranty notes and you know, all that stuff. We don't need that. This is the user manual. I will read this, of course. So yeah. Anyway, so the keyboard itself. Now let's compare this keyboard to the one that I already have, the one that I showed you before. And as you can see, they are pretty much, as far as keys go, the printing, everything is exactly the same. The shortcuts are the same. Both of these keyboards have this really awesome sleep shortcut, which I like. So this one has it here and here. So as far as keys go, these are pretty much the same keyboards. It's just, imagine this keyboard's shell got replaced with a metallic shell and an embedded battery, which I'll talk about in a moment. But yeah, this feels noticeably heavier than this, and well, this one has a lot of flex in it and it's kind of light. This keyboard feels heavy and sturdy as well, so it feels really good. And straight away, something that I really like, I have to tell you, is no logos. You don't see any logos, Silicone logos. I don't have anything against Silicone, but I don't like my devices with logos on them and stuff like that. Like, for example, with this, there's a logo here. I like my devices logo free and clean looking, and this keyboard is exactly that. It looks very, very clean. So let's take a look underneath. Underneath we have Silicone logo, which is fine by me. We have this rubberized feet right here, so 4 of them. Okay, 4 feet, and we have this little power on switch, which goes like this, and that indicates that it is on. Okay, from this side we have, sorry about the focus, hopefully you can see, from this side we have nothing. And from this side we have micro USB charging port right here, and there is also a little LED light. I'm not sure if you can see this, but you should be able to see it now. There's this little LED light to show you when it's charging, when the battery is low, and all of that good stuff. So one thing about this keyboard is that battery is actually embedded inside, so the batteries are not user replaceable. Personally, I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest. I wish they had done something like included like AAA batteries, which you could side load from this, but I suppose you wouldn't be able to get it as thin as it is now. So that's understandable, but I would have preferred like your normal standard batteries. Like, for example, this one has it, as you see. Sorry, this one, by the way, I modified myself. It doesn't come looking like that, but you see this one has 2 AAA batteries. With this, the battery is embedded, so that just means that it's going to be another device. If you store it, it's going to be one of the extra devices you're going to have to charge periodically. But if you use it every day, it should be fine. As far as how long the battery lasts, to be honest, I wouldn't be able to tell you, because I haven't tested it yet. I just unboxed it. I haven't tried it. But you know what? After I try it, I'll give this a try for a few weeks. Actually, I think I'll replace my other keyboard with this one, because it feels like I can feel it. It's sturdy. It feels nice. But I will give this a shot, and I'll see how long the battery lasts and how that goes, and I'll post it in the comments probably for this video. As far as typing goes, let me type something on this quickly. Wow, okay, so immediately I can tell you the keyboard feels a lot sturdier than this one. So it feels, you can feel that this one is like it's sturdy. So let me try this one for a change. You see this flex? You see how it flexes a little bit? That's it. That's well, I wouldn't say it was bothering me too much because I was using this every day and I can type really fast on this. But there's a still tiny bit of a flex here, which can be just a bit annoying. But with this though, there's no flex. This thing is sturdy. I mean, when you press a button on it, it just feels like you're hitting metal behind, and it's not bending. The only thing I noticed though is that I don't know how well you can tell on video, but this keyboard seems to have a bit of what's this, concave shape. It goes like it doesn't go like straight. It seems to go like under, like this. So as you can see here, it's like there's a little bend around this section. I don't know if it's by design, but personally I would have preferred if it had been straight, but maybe it improves typing. I don't know. I have to give this a bit of a shot to tell you for sure. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention as far as design goes, compared to the old one, you can see here that this part of the keyboard is thicker than the old one had right here. You can see this is more symmetric design of this, and this one, if you can call this bezel, I don't know, but this section is thicker than this section right here. So personally it doesn't bother me too much, although I would have preferred the older way. But you have this little light here that just came on, so this must indicate caps lock, and must have some other functions as well. So before we move on to the mouse, let me show you this keyboard one more time. Closer design look. This is metal. It feels nice. It feels like it's heavy, and this is also metal, and it feels sturdy. If there's one thing I can tell about this keyboard straight away, it feels sturdy and sturdier than the other keyboard. So the way you connect this keyboard to your computer is by using your normal connection adapter, which I'm gonna show you right now. Alright, let's take a look at the items I put aside during the unboxing. First of all, this cable, as I mentioned during the unboxing, is just your normal micro USB cable. You use it to charge your keyboard. Let me show you how, just a second. Okay, so it goes here. There's no magic to it, and this is as far as it goes. So this is what it's going to look like if you're interested. So let me put this aside. Next, let's take a look at the mouse. So as I mentioned during the unboxing, I'm actually surprised by what a good quality mouse this is. It's not very comfortable feeling, but as far as quality of plastic, it's actually surprisingly good. And I'm hearing some rattling inside, which is, yes. So this is the connection adapter you use to connect both the keyboard and the mouse. So they use one adapter right here. That's what I'm going to be using. I'm not going to be using this mouse. It takes 2 AAA batteries right here. So I'm very picky about mice, and I don't like when batteries go horizontal. I think it upsets the balance and makes them a bit like a bottom heavy or back heavy, if you will. But yeah, if you want a basic mouse, this mouse is pretty good. There is this on-off switch, which, by the way, just a second. Yeah, this switch actually feels like there's a nice click to it, so it feels good. So let me close this port. Okay, so it has this DPI switch, which lets you change DPI. Well, what else can I tell you? Everything about this mouse seems decent. So if you like the shape, I'm sure you'd be very happy with this mouse. So let me look at the next item. So this one is, as I mentioned, the silicone cover. Let me get the keyboard and put this on. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so if you're a person concerned about dust, you can put this silicone cover on your keyboard if you're not using it. It actually fits pretty perfectly. I am very impressed by the cut. Yeah, the fit is perfect. So this is what it looks like. Of course, I don't think you would want to use it this way, but it will protect your keyboard from dust if you want it to, and it's included, which is nice. So on this note, I think I'm gonna conclude this video. I talked about everything I wanted to mention about this keyboard. I don't think I've forgotten anything else I wanted to show you. So that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!